Hey, back for game 3 and on the draw against Wizzo Mystic. This hand is fun. We have interaction in Swords and Wasteland, and Thalia is pretty nice, so we're going to keep this. A little bit lackluster being a 5-lander, but this Wasteland's pretty much a spell, so this is pretty much a 4-land hand that allows us to really cast anything we draw into, which is nice. Vista Past. Interesting. Probably a combo deck or some sort of blue deck. I don't mind going with Foothills Pass. Just so I can get both basics out, perhaps, if that's what I want to do. I also don't mind Wasteland here. Because if they counter the Thalia, then they probably just can cast a 3-drop next turn like Teferi or Oko. But at least here, if we upkeep it, we can play around Stifle a little bit. And if they want to use mana on their turn, they can. See if they go for a Jewel again. They might just have, like, Lightning Bolt in hand. Okay. Wow, okay. Well, let's run back Thalia. What I should have done there is played Thalia first. Let it resolve and then play Karakas. If they didn't have the counter magic for the first one, they probably didn't have one for the second. But maybe they had a second removal spell. So at least if they like drew into Force of Will and they had Lightning Bolt, if I cast Thalia, they might not force it because they can just bolt it. But then if we play Karakas, that also foils that plan. So that's pretty rough. But it worked out for us, which is nice. Opponent having a pretty good think here. And just a pass, okay. Brainstorm, that's fine. Maybe trying to put like a Terminus on top, but, you know, Gaddock Teeg's pretty good against that. Obviously trying to find a land, they've already missed a land drop. I don't know if this is like the Mentor deck, or if it's just some sort of value creature deck. Sorry, value Planeswalker deck. A little bit like Snow Control. Green Suns. I still like Gaddock Teeg here, just because it turns off something like Terminus Source. Or Supreme Verdict, but that's something we have to worry about later on down the line. So let's go with Teeg first. Attack and pass back. So one really interesting thing about Oko and legendary creatures is that they keep the legendary status, so we can Karakas back and Oko Gaddock or an Okoed Thalia. Plague Engineer. So in response, I'm definitely going to return Thalia, and then I can actually fetch for Plateau and deal with this Plague Engineer as well. And they can't force it because we have the T-Gout, which is really nice. I'm still keen to stay on the Thalia plane here and not play the Knight, just so we can also just hold up Caracas and it'd be relevant for both of these creatures. I will have to look out for Ice Fang Kotal, so maybe that's a card that I don't want to attack now with Green Sun Zenith. Attack with Gaddock, sorry. Just attack with the first striking Thalia. Ice Fang's going to be fine. Ponder's fantastic for 2 mana, because it means that they're not playing an Oko this turn. They're not really doing too much, to be fair. And they're just going to concede. Wow, okay. So I definitely like the Pyroblasts here, and the Veils. Just so all our stuff can't get countered, and we can play that counter war. Because of the Punishing Fires, I actually like taking out all Sword Splashers in this matchup. What else do I like? I think we can drop a Wasteland. We can probably drop Cradle as well, to be fair. We're probably not going that wide this game. And that's really it. Yeah, let's see how this goes. This is interesting. We can cast the Knight, but we can't cast either of these. We do play 6 fetches and a few... I don't mind this. Even though we don't have red mana right now, I believe that our chances to draw into it within the first 2 turns is pretty high. And Gaddock is pretty nice as a 2-drop to play. And just a pass from our opponent. Interesting. So no Astrolabes, no Ponders. Can't even be holding up a Brainstorm. Veil. Interesting. I still like just going with Gaddock here. We can't hold up either of these, but that's fine. Maybe they have Fatal Push. Abrupt Decay. Okay. Uro, interesting. So Uro is, when it enters the battlefield, sacrifice it unless it escaped, which is now. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, you gain 3 life and draw a card. Then you may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Escape is just 4. Exile 5 other cards from your graveyard. Okay. Well, hopefully we can exile it with this Klithos. Getting a jewel, interesting. And obviously wanting to deal with this right now, okay. We are kind of getting punished for not mulliganing to a red mana hand, or a hand that actually just has spells we can cast, so... There's Oko. So now we really need that red source. Questing Beast won't do it. I'm kind of inclined just to sack this Canopy and hopefully draw into another land. Rough. Now I feel we just have to concede. We're just way too far behind. At least I didn't see any of our cards we had. I'm happy just to run this back. Just kept a really bad hand and we got punished. Didn't really work out ourselves through the hand and why we would keep it. Because to be fair, a turn 3 Knight is pretty poor against this deck anyway, so... Really, that's just a case of not self-evaluating the hand enough and getting punished for it. Uro is cool, though. Uro is a cool card that I want to play with. Just a little bit annoying that it's 50 ticks online, because of course it is a standard card as well, so... I'll have to play first. And this hand is okay, we'll keep it. Sylvan Library is really nice. We know they have Abrupt Decay though, so maybe if we draw into a third land, I want to go turn 1 Mum, turn 2 Scavenging Ooze, turn 3 Sylvan Library, hold up Veil of Summer. Can just 6 here. Can't do too much else. But if the Mum sticks around, then 6ing is a lot less likely. Now I'm happy to play the Sylvan Library because if they want to counter it, that's fine, but they can't Abrupt Decay it next turn, which is really nice. We are going to get some pretty good value out of it. They could, like, Brazen Burrower? Wow. Alright. Well, the Windswept Heath is really nice. Ooh, now they're getting... This is quite nice. Just gonna go for a basic here. Nice. Now we can play a bit of Magic. Alright. That's pretty good. I don't mind Green Suns here for Dried Arbor, then play Thalia, just to start building out our mana. Astrolabe for 2 is a lot worse than Astrolabe for 1, which is nice for us. Pyroblast is pretty nice, and I probably want to keep it up. So I think here I just want to attack with the Thalia, play Scavenging Ooze, and hold up Taiga and Dryad Arbor. Snapcaster Mage is going to be fine. Or do we just want to Pyroblast this? I kind of feel like we just want to Pyroblast this. Because I don't really want it on the field. I'd rather start attacking with more stuff, but... we do have the Mum to eat, so that's pretty interesting. I think I'm happy letting it resolve. Target Bolt. Well, now we can just eat Bolt. Maybe my opponent has, like, Bolt in hand? Not too sure what they're trying to do here. Ponder's fine. Let's eat Mum. Still, let's go with attack. Let's see what they do with the Ponder, actually. They chose to shuffle. Okay, that's great. Play Mum and then pass. Holding up Screws and Pyroblast. Plague Engineer. Pretty good. That is going to resolve. Gonna take this. Another Knight isn't great. I guess Questing Beast here is okay. Brainstorm's fine. I'm just going to attack with the Questing Beast here. I like attacking here just with Questing Beast, because they might be inclined to block with just Snapcaster Mage. Playing Engineer, interesting. Now I'm happy to just get 2 threats on board. Make them have something. And they obviously don't, so... We finally get on the winning board, which is nice, against what seemed to be 5 color, if not just 4 color. Yeah, let's go to game 4.